personal trainer and nutritionist, and you're watching Wellness by Elizabeth. Today, we have a full body stretching routine. This can be used as an active recovery workout. It can be used for warm-up, or it can be used for kind of energizing yourself or getting in the mood to work out. Like sometimes people don't really want to work out, but they still will try to get a workout in. For me personally, there are some mornings that I wake up and I don't really feel like working out. So I tell myself if I just get out there and start, I'll feel better. If I start to work out and I still don't feel better, then occasionally I will either not work out until later or not work out at all. So it's really up to you and how you feel. Sometimes you really have to dig deep within yourself to get the workout in. So with that being said, we'll get right into it. The first thing we'll be doing is getting into a quadruped position on the floor. So that looks like this, quadruped. And we're going to do a cat and camel. And we're going to do this 5 times. So you arch and then you sink in. This is going to stretch your abdominals and your back. So let's begin. The next thing we'll be doing is called the world's greatest stretch, and it stretches the entire body. So we'll be doing 4 on each leg. What you do is you're going to drop down into a lunge. Your back leg gets to relax on the floor. You'll take your opposite elbow, bring it down, and then rotate the other hand towards the sky, and then restart. So we're doing 4. You may notice that after a few, you start to loosen up and can go deeper in the stretch, and that is one of the many benefits of dynamic stretches. So after you've done 4 on one side, you'll switch. The next thing we'll be doing is for the hips, lower body, as well as the lower back. And there's a standing knee hug. So you're going to bring one leg up, give it a hug, and then release. You can do this traveling, so you walk and do your knee hugs, or you can do this stationary. Either way, we're going to do 5 on each side. Once you've done 5, switch legs. And then we're on to our next stretch, which is another full body dynamic stretch. It is called Around the World. So you're going to begin with your legs apart. You're going to drop down to one side, reach around, and then reach to the other side. Then you come back to make it even, and that is considered 1 rep. We're going to do that 5 times. The next thing we'll be doing is a walkout to a cobra with a reach up. Another full body dynamic stretch. Whew. It almost sounded like I said a curse word. So you're going to fold down, you're going to walk out, you're going to drop into a cobra, and then you're going to reach up with each hand and walk back up to start. We'll do that for 5, so let's begin. Our next stretch is for the chest, and it is a technique used to increase flexibility. It's called a tense and relax. So first you're going to expand, and you're going to tense between your shoulder blades. You should be feeling a really intense stretch in your arms and chest. So you'll pause there in the tense for a moment, and then you'll release and expand, and then start again. So we'll do that for 5. The next thing we'll be doing is called a bottoms up squat. It's going to open up the hips as well as stretch the hamstrings. So you're going to stand with your legs a little more than hip width apart with your toes slightly pointed out. You're going to fold down as low as you can get. Then you're going to drop down into a third world squat. This is going to open up the hips. And then you're going to raise your bottom back up and come back to standing. That's 1, and we're going to do 10. Our last stretch is for the hips and the lower body. It's called a hip cradle. So what you do is you're going to bring your leg up. You're going to pull it in towards your chest. You should feel a good stretch on the outside of the hip, and then switch legs. We're going to alternate for 10. If you need to hold on to something to help you keep your balance, then do so. that concludes our energizing full body stretch routine or warm-up workout, whatever you prefer. Please check out more of my other videos on YouTube under Wellness by Elizabeth, and like, subscribe, and share.